There's too much we can say about this particular individual: negative, atonally positive, all of it convicted. There's few neutral stances on G.G. Allin. One either condemns it unceremoniously or deems it not only worthwhile but rather necessary. Not unlike the cinema of Warhol, select items of modernist literature or classical compositions, if they classify, of John Cage. Allin manifested the margins of possibility in basic rock and roll music, which seemed obvious, which some had feared of occurring since the early career of Elvis, or the debut of the Sex Pistols, now realised, so as to cancel out anything comparable from existing afterward. In a sense, Gigi lived and died for the culture of the developed world's prospective future sins, in the world of art and expression. In Hated, Todd Phillips composed possibly the great American documentary feature and what many consider the go-to document when introducing one to Allen's life and works, without taking anything away from the accomplishments of Wiseman, the Maisleys, Morris, or even Jay Benning. In occupying the fringes, Phillips accomplished the most challenging of tasks in addressing their focused subject. In unraveling the ultimate fringe art culture entity, G.G. Allin, as a developed and sickly consistent pathos, it becomes the ultimate in fly-on-the-wall, gonzo, informal report documentary filmmaking. I'm not here to defend or justify all of the acts committed by G.G. in his lifetime, because I don't want to, for I can assess its function whether I even spend much time with his recorded output or not, and I find it a sickly spectacle to witness, and perhaps Gigi was claiming that a fascination with him was ultimately only superficially dissimilar to a fascination with, say, America's wars, the sex lives of celebrities, or folks doing outrageous things in general, apparently safe compared with the shenanigans of Gigi. I suspect he just wanted to appease an urge, did not want to let anyone stop him, and took the American idea of freedom with a ferocious seriousness. A preacher who was once Paul Atreides once said, "The most dangerous of all creations is a rigid code of ethics. It will turn upon you and drive you into exile." The notion of freedom drove America to a culture that spawned, for whatever reason, G.G. Allin and the appeal of G.G. Allin, and if they feel as though it killed America, perhaps they look at G.G.'s own life trajectory. His code of freedom was much more rigid than America's at any time, which saw him succumb to impulses and an overdose of hard drugs. America, whose claimed code of ethics was never really so rigid, mightn't have as much to worry about, insofar as existing is concerned. Whether it employs a code of ethics rigidly or not can be perceived as irrelevant, passé, or dangerous, and they'll point out Gigi in order to prove it.